Hello Libra. It is my intention to share with you today the reading that is going to give you the map for the following 15 days, the first 15 days of February, so that you become aware of the things that are coming to you and you can make better choices. With that said, thank you for giving me an answer that transcends any kind of language barrier so that I may help anyone who can be helped, because it is my honest intention to guide you. And if I have the chance to do so now, then why not? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, let's go with your past, present, and future. The original intention is from the 1st to the 5th, the 1st to the 5th, 6th to the 10th, and the 11th to the 15th. But the moment you watch this video is probably the best time to apply the messages I'm gonna give you right now. Anyway, let's go with your reading. You have the past, present, and future, as I said, mental or inner world, stage you're at, and your actions on or the way people perceive you, your environment. When we move to your past, Libra, we have the 7 of Swords as your stage, which means that you were faced against some things from your inner psyche, some deceits, some illusions, some lies. The 7 of Swords does talk about some bad habits you might have, or some mental tendencies that guide you in wrong directions that can work against you or harm you. So it was a stage where you were required to look into yourself or the way you were acting and see if you were guilty of any kind of bad habits or stream of consciousness that basically didn't do you any kind of good. The way you were thinking about it and the way you experience it is like the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles means that you were basically very cautious, you were very guarded, you didn't want to let yourself be exposed to anything, so you were keeping your distance and being protective. Now this does give you some earth structure, which means that you will feel stable. That's always good and comfortable. But you see, this thing can keep you from facing some of the greatest challenges you will have to face in life. So you have to be careful with that. I think that you may have been too overprotective of yourself, because then we have the High Priestess reversed when it comes to your actions and the way people saw you, which means that you were not in connection with your intuition, or maybe you were following the wrong kind of intuitions, you know? High Priestess reverse means that you should trust your guts, you should trust your inner voice to guide you, basically, but you blocked it, or you didn't, or something got in the way. So basically I think that whatever challenges you had to face, maybe you didn't face them strong enough because you were being overly protective of yourself. I don't blame you, but expansion is usually in the way of fears. Now, if we go to your present, we have that your current stage is a stage of celebration. You are basically celebrating. You are taking the time to share with your friends, to have nice moments in your life, to laugh, to, I don't know, just share the fun, basically. But the way you're experiencing this, you have a lot of negative energies within you. Basically, there's a comfort zone you're not leaving, and you're refusing to do things that are outside the box. When the devil comes up in this kind of position, it means that right now, in the moment you're watching this video, there are some thoughts or it is an echo of the 7 of Swords. There are some things in your mind that are working against you, some beliefs, and you are choosing to follow them because you think you are limited, that you have a weakness, that you can do the things that you would like to do. So because of that, you stay where you are, which at the same time gives you comfort, but resentment, which is why the negative energy is there. You are resentful of something about life, even though you're celebrating. And this is repeated here, like this is in agreement with the 9 of Swords here, which means that you are feeling some anxiety, or you're feeling sadness or stress, or guilt or something. You're feeling something that is making you feel bad. But despite of that, the way you are acting in front of other people and the things you are choosing are bringing you spiritual harmony, which is great. It speaks lots about you. It says that even in the face of adversity, even when you are surrounded by difficulties or some negative thoughts, you are still capable of making the right choices that will bring you victory and success. That is great. Stay as you are doing right now. Because even though it might feel a little bit bad at the moment with the devil in your mind and the Nine of Swords in your actions, you're still able to take the time to celebrate and make the right choices to be that one step closer to where you want to be. That's great, that's cool. If we go to the future, then we see that the stage you're going to enter, it is a stage of earth, abundance and stability. You're going to become the King of Pentacles, which means that whatever it is that you're doing right now is going to promise you financial well-being. You're going to be able to provide not just for yourself, but also for others as well. Even to the point of maybe you're even gonna be able to hire someone, because that's the King of Pentacles. Now I am going very far, but the stage you're gonna be in is gonna be a really good one. Now this card showed in the last reading as your actions, which meant that whatever you did to secure your financial stability worked, and you are being rewarded with the fruits of your labor. So that's a great thing. It means that you got what you wanted. And I think that's going to make you very grateful. And this success is going to be so great for you that you're going to be feeling even better for you to face whatever it is that you have to face and to expand. Because this is the thing, you know. You were guarded. And then because you were so guarded, you entered into your comfort zone again. And you started feeling bad about it. Because you know you want to expand. But for some reason, it's like when you are about to, you feel fear. And you take a step back. And that step back, whenever you take it, is going to leave you in darkness again, basically, because the challenge you are being asked to do is expansion, so you have to expand forward. But you can't because you're too afraid, and that makes you miserable. So instead of being miserable, you're celebrating right now to give you the strength to be stable again, so when you're stable, you feel strong enough again to face your fears, which is what you're going to do. The Moon. Now this means that this thing has been repeating itself for the last like 2 months. That you start off very bad, you're making some mistakes, and then you're gonna do everything fine. But then the next month comes and then you started bad, you're gonna be great, and then you're gonna face it again. It's the same cycle that has been repeating itself over and over again. And I think it is because when we are about to take the steps, we're too afraid to do it, so we go back. And when we go back, we feel bad because we want to actually move forward. But when we move forward, we get scared. The thing is, don't be so hard on yourself, because even though you have been participating in this cycle, you have been having a rough time as well. And I feel that this is because of Jupiter in your sign for this year, which means that you're gonna reach new levels of expansion, so right? It's gonna provide you with a lot of good luck and generosity and wisdom and abundance. But the thing is, if you want to reach that abundance, you better be ready for it and transform into someone who deserves that abundance, who is not afraid to take it. Not afraid to take it. 3 of Wands, the Moon. You are thinking about facing your fears once more. And this is because you are feeling more stable. So the point I was making originally was the following. You've had a rough time because Jupiter is basically stretching you. And he's stretching you and showing you your weaknesses in every situation and area of your life. And he has given you some very extreme and intense experiences because he wants to wake you up. Because once you wake up, you start acting like a champion that you are. And the leader, because you're a Libra, you are an air sign, you are not only air sign, but you are a Cardinal, which means that you start things, you're a leader, you know, that's your speciality. And you're an intellectual leader. So what am I getting at? I'm getting at that because you're so powerful, you need to realize that about yourself first. And for you to realize that about yourself, you have to go through some serious shit, basically. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, I mean that in the most honest way possible, because I want to get your attention to the fact that you are being pushed to your limits, and when that happens, naturally sometimes you're gonna fail, because they are your limits after all. But that doesn't mean that the failures you are experiencing do not count. They actually do, because every time you fail and every time you feel miserable for not expanding, you come back with full force. So this cycle you've been in again and again and again, it will end eventually. It's like the rotations of a planet around the revolutions of a comet around the sun. Sometimes it is trapped, but sometimes it just lets go, because it keeps going and going and going, and when the right momentum is reached at the right angle, in the right circumstances, then you are free. And yes, it may take a lot of failures to reach that point, but it only takes one success. And that's what you're looking for, and you will get it. But you have to be compassionate with yourself. Don't be too negative. Remember that everything you create in your mind can sometime manifest in the future, and you don't want this guy to manifest in the future, basically. So let him go, right? Just let him go, whatever. Just anyway, you have the King and the Queen of Cups in the base energy, which means that you have to go with the moment. Don't rush things. Don't be so impatient. Stay with the moment. Even if your feelings are negative, just feel them, but don't follow them. Let them teach you, let them speak to you, and then you go with the moment. Because here's the thing, and this is what I did in the Spanish reading, and I'm gonna do it here. After the Queen of Cups, I couldn't do this forever. After the Queen of Cups, you have the Hermit, which means that this whole thing is part of your spiritual journey, which fits the Jupiter theme that I was talking to you about. This is about revealing who you are to yourself, so you can be yourself, be the champion that you are, and stop suffering. So this is guaranteed to happen. This is guaranteed to be a success if you keep trying. So don't give up. Just if you feel hurt, just yes, I guess you can retreat and isolate yourself and heal yourself, but that's getting all real fast. If you ask me, I'm a Libra too, so I understand what this means. And if this applies to you, then you agree with me that I already know this cycle very well, and I don't need it again. But that's not up to me, actually. I mean, it is up to me, but if I feel fear and I fail, I shouldn't be hard on myself. It is not a final failure. It is only one more lesson, and every failure makes me stronger and makes you stronger, because every wound brings you closer to your own heart in a very strange, yes, yet mystical kind of way. And so underneath the Hermit we have the Four of Swords, which means that you should be patient. Just be patient, be still, don't rush things, don't look for the outcomes in such a fast way. Go with the cycle. It is happening already anyway, so you might as well enjoy the ride. And if you're being called to celebrate, and hey, I'm not gonna be one to complain, and neither should you, because celebration is always awesome. It helps you go with the moment, which is the King of Cups. And then one last card. Alright, let's go with one last card for you guys. Be patient, because the pain you're feeling right now, you're letting go through celebration, so you're healing yourself to get ready for the next attempt, which you will have. So just let go of the past. This is a process of letting go of the pain, because apparently you get hurt really easily, and I'm including myself in that situation. But no worries, it is part of the process. Just go with the moment and be patient, because this pain will soon be over. Yes, those were a lot of messages, and I think I spoke really fast, but you can you can go back in the video and check the information again, because you see I only have a limited time for each video, so I try to express myself in the fastest way possible, as long as I can be understood. because I trust that you can go back and watch the video many times in a row if you want. I wouldn't advise it, because then that would leave you kind of dizzy, probably. But you're welcome to do it if you want. And the thing is, if you watch it over and over again, the messages will get stuck to you, and that should help, because then if you are faced against a situation where you want to give up, or you feel like crap, and this guy is dancing in your mind, doing all sorts of a mess, then you may want to remember what I'm saying right now, which means that be patient, don't rush things, let the process unfold as it is going. It is perfectly fine, everything is fine as it is going right now. So don't feel bad if you have missed some chances. Everything is part of the process, and you will get where you want to be if you keep trying. So don't give up, be compassionate. You will get there. It is part of your spiritual path of enlightenment, basically. So keep at it. That's it, Libra. I hope my strange sense of giving you a reading hasn't put you off. Sometimes I'm in the mood to be a little bit more playful with this kind of this sort of things. That doesn't make them less serious. It makes them more memorable. Let's go with that. So yes, I wish you the best, Libra. I really hope you have patience and love for yourself and for the moments you're living. Even if they are rough, I think you're acting like a champion. You're making the right choices. So let go of this guy and be happy, be still, enjoy the moment. You'll get there when it is the right time. So let the right time come when it may, and let it be unexpected. That's an advice. There's a thought. If you like the video, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up, as well as following my Facebook page, which is right in the description box below, as well as my email. Because in case you want to contact me for a private reading, I have that kind of service. So if you contact me, I can give you the details so we can talk about it. And if you want to follow me on my Facebook page, that would be brilliant, because I'm planning on announcing a few things, such as tarot lessons, a course that is going to last for 2 months, a free series that I'm going to start here on YouTube, teaching you the basics of this arcane tool, and also astrology services, astrology reports, and many more things like Patreon website. But you're welcome to check that out of your curiosity. If you don't want to, if you don't feel like it, and instead you feel like watching some very funny cat videos on YouTube, you're welcome to do that as well. It's your right as a human being and a free spirit. And I encourage you to do so. I'm rambling, so I bid you farewell. Take care, Libra. I wish you the best. Love you.